I'm curious the like publishing velocity. So kind of switching gears just slightly, but um, because you're creating modular content, you were using the brand swapping idea. Conceivably, you could publish much quicker. So you started with a
Mhm.
brand new domain. It was in an age domain, and then you were able to earn pretty good money fairly fast. I think like $700 in the $700 in a month within like
In a
4
month.
months or so. Is that
Yeah,
right?
4 or 5 months. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, how quick did you publish like your content?
Yeah. So my goal is to always hit 30 articles a month. At the beginning, I hadn't quite hit 30 because at the beginning time, I didn't discover this as being um, a possibility, I guess. So I was much slower in my content, but I've since April have been able to hit over um, 30 a month. And this last month, I cranked out a ton because I don't know if that'll hurt me, but I hit 65 this month where I just bared down and wrote a couple of those pillar type posts and then applied it to the other. Um,
Okay.
yeah,
Got it.
so it's been over 30 for over half a year and over 40 for the last 3 months, and I do now have that VA who's giving me a few, a few.
Okay. And the example that you gave was informational based, or I fed you that, but can you do this with product based review type content?
So I don't have any review type content. So I should have mentioned this earlier. Something that caused a significant increase in my income this month is that I did much better with my affiliate. Um, I joined a new affiliate program, but also my Amazon affiliates did performed really well. So I do have affiliate content, but it's not that typical review. I have a couple verses, which I think are I want to explore a little bit more because I think they're less affiliate based, but the customer that you get is someone who's looking to buy two different products. And if you find the right keywords and the right products to review, I think that's a good way to go. And in my on my site, I have one versus article, but the products I'm comparing are $1,000 each, and I think I've had three purchases of those items. It's only been a couple hundred visitors since I published it, but you know, with a 4% or whatever of a $1,000 purchase, it's not a bad chunk of change.
Right.
So I kind of want to explore that side a little bit more, considering I don't have any other supporting documents, articles kind of around that topic, and I still made like 120 off of it. I definitely would like to explore it more, but there are, um, you know, for example, I am thinking of taking those two products in my verses and comparing them to new ones. And I'm going to copy over a lot of the same content that is from, you know, all the information about the one product, add that to the other one, then add a new section with the new product. So it's not the same in that aspect. But my other affiliate content, I should have prepared a better example. I remember last time I was using the coffee like the coffee cleaner example. But so let's say for let's go back to restring guitars, see if I can think about it. So rather than the best guitar strings well, I guess you could do this, the best guitar strings for a certain brand, there might just be general strings that are better um, for guitars than others. Again, I don't know enough to speak about it. You could probably speak about it more, but the general recommendations are probably going to be the same, but the rationale or the specific brand you're talking about can be replaced. So it's definitely a strategy, and I do use that on my affiliate site. But it's not a best of. It's more doing the research for someone else to find the specific product they're like a replacement part. Like say they're looking for, I don't know, is that called like a fretboard
Hmm.
or
Yeah, yeah. There's a
uh,
fretboard.
just
Yeah.
So say they're looking for like a specific piece. They'll say, what fretboard do I need? Or I don't even know. I wish I knew more about guitars. I play a little bit, but I clearly don't know enough. So yeah, there might be some products that show up, but if you have a, more thorough article answering that question and finding the product for them on multiple sources and alternatives, that's where I think you can, kind of win over just a product. Because someone asking that question might not just be looking to click and buy. They might be wondering, why? Are there other alternatives? Is it cheaper? Is it more expensive to go a certain way? Are there other, other options?
Okay. Cool. That makes sense. And one example that I give, not for this, specific brand swapping idea, is if someone's looking for a blender, but someone's like the best blender for milkshakes and the best blender for protein shakes. It's like you could recommend the same blender and there'll be some similar ideas, but the framing and the context of everything is completely different. One is a dessert focused, the other is like health focused. So like you would write it differently, but kind of similar ideas. So, okay. Very, very interesting. And you did mention some amount of the content, like 70 to 80% of the content is sort of recycled across the site.
Yeah, recycled across like the pillar.
Okay.
And then there's somewhere between 5 to 8 brands or so for each of those pillars.